So, welcome back, you guys. Seems like, I don't know, it seems like forever, but it hasn't. I think I posted a couple collective videos last week, but back at home. So, greetings, everybody. I wanted to do like a collective reading, just like in general, and then I might pull cards for like earth, air, fire, water, for by the elements, not all 12. I might do all 12, like a collective reading on Friday or something. We'll just see how my energy is looking like on Friday. So yeah, not to be giving too much TMI, but yeah, my lady situation is happening. So my energy is just like all over the place, and I'm semi in pain. So I just wanted to gradually do readings and stuff, not put too much energy onto myself as I'm getting back into the groove of things and everything since my break. Yeah, and not only that, Mercury retrograde energy, or just all of this eclipse stuff, like everything. At first I was feeling like this light energy, and all of a sudden now it's just kind of just like this weird freaky energy, and I'm just like, hey baby 𝒂𝒏𝒈. I don't know if anybody else is experiencing this, but it's just like this energy is so crazy, like like it's just weird energy, and I'm just trying to make sure that I'm grounded and I'm present and I'm not over analyzing things, and because that Taurus placement in my chart, how much Taurus I got in my chart, I'm like, I'm very practical, but at the same time, the other placements in my chart, that Pisces placement and all of that, is just like, girl, go with the flow. Hey, Gabby. Yes, it's really weird. It's like, just be in the spirit, be in the flow, be open. And that Taurus side of me is like, nah, I need to stay rooted. Like, I don't know. So, yeah, the energy is very weird. Very weird. So I'm going to ask the collective energy, like ask Divine Spirit. I'm not going to do any love reads. I've been waiting on this deck since, when was I supposed to get it? I think I ordered this deck, I want to say Saturday, and then it told me it was going to get here Monday, and it just now got here today. It was delayed. And like, this energy is retrograding, like it ain't playing, like it's really acting crazy. I've never seen anything like it. As long as I've paid attention to Mercury retrogrades, I've never seen anything like it. Like, the energy's crazy. So I'm just like, okay, am I tripping? Like, I don't know. So let's see what the collective energy is surrounding right now. Like, what do we need to know? And then at the end of the collective little message, I'll pull for each element. Like, all 4 elements I'll pull. Because, yeah, if you got a Taurus in your chart, I don't know. Like, you might be hit with it. And happy birthday, or happy belated birthday to my fellow Taurians. If you got the Tauruses, happy birthday to you. Okay. Holy Spirit, I ask for divine wisdom and truth and clarity. What's going on with these planetary energies? Like, for the collective of those who are meant to receive this message anyway, what is the energy surrounding the current energies? Foxy. Okay, dogs is gonna start acting crazy. Okay. First card out is the 2 of Pentacles. It feels like that, doesn't it? It does. And the Devil card at the bottom of the... I'm going to just pull straight from the top. I'm just going to pull 6 of Cups. The Chariots. The 10 of Swords. The Tower. Okay. Wusa. Okay, the key here is like, you got to ground your energy. Because I kind of feel like some of you guys might need to ground. Yeah, definitely. Like, take a step back, because your energy could be literally all over the place right now. You feel unsettled. You don't feel... I'm just getting a lot of duality. So the Two of Pentacles duality, Six of Cups duality, the Chariot duality, the Tower duality, and the Devil duality. And then at the bottom of that is the Magician. So I feel like if you're not careful with the energy, it can drive you a little bit mad. Like your emotions could be kind of like swaying back and forth, up and down. Some of you guys may need nature. Like you could live in an area where there's not a lot of like greenery, um, a lot of nature, or you just don't get out to get enough nature. And for some of you, literally like having plant life in your house, like you might need that type of energy in your home, right? Um, some of you guys, your intuition and your, it's like your ego. Okay, yeah, this is a result of many things. I'm not a astrology guru by any means. I feel like I'm a basic bitch when it comes to astrology. I mean, I'm familiar with the basics of it and like things that, you know, I take in those around me, like my friends and stuff that are into astrology and actually can read natal charts. They all have different takes on things. So I've learned some of these things from them as well. And then, of course, some of my own research and just like my intuitive take on astrology. I'm getting eclipse energy and Mercury retrograde is like doing its thing. And so let's say you yourself intentionally made intentions to close things out or to release things within yourself, or psychologically, I'm letting go of this, I'm letting go of that, or I'm cutting ties with this. I'm doing some inner child healing, I'm whatever, right? Or your soul is like, okay, it's time for us to like nip this in the bud, right? So naturally, anytime you are dispelling something, it's going to be painful, right? It's not going to sit well with you and your being. So you're going to either vomit it out, like it's going to come out of you one or two ways, right? So spiritually and energetically, it might be coming through you through emotional ups and downs, could come through doubts, it can come through irritations, it could come through nightmares. Like these are things I feel like that you are dispelling, that's coming out to the surface. The Tower speaks about destruction and rebuilding, right? Can also be epiphanies, an awakening, a revelation. The Ten of Swords can also represent an end. Doesn't always have to be being stabbed in the back or deception or betrayal. It could be an ending. Sometimes I feel like this is an ending of like some type of beliefs, like psychological things, like putting an end to them or allowing them to get the best of you. So for some of you guys, this is a bit of a heavy energy. Okay. You are feeling I'm getting like, for some of you, this is not everybody, but some of you might feel as though like your energy or your progressive, like you're not progressing where you feel like you should. And you're looking at everybody else and feeling like, well, people are just like partying and bullshit and they're getting away with things. And I'm actually doing the work, but I'm not getting the progression where I should be, right? Some of you guys might have a Saturn in Cancer. I think Venus was in Cancer recently. If it's still not in that placement, it very well could be. So dealing with emotions maybe that you've kind of kept stuffed and hidden, or dealing with like things with your home life maybe that you've been neglecting, or as deep as your childhood. Could go as deep as that. So your energy and your emotions are up and down most likely because you are closing things out in your life. And Mercury retrograde could be pointing you back into things that you've neglected, that it's being brought back to your focus to deal with right now. Could even be bringing people back into your life for a particular reason. Okay. Some of this is closure. Some of this is clarity. Some of it is just memories that you're processing. Okay. Noticing 6 here. The number 6 can represent karmic energy. Justice can represent balance. Can be partnerships. You're dealing with your inner child for a lot of you. Like these are deep roots. Like or like things that happen in your adolescence. These could be things that are taking precedence. Boats could be very symbolic, or something with travel can be very symbolic to you as well. You might be split between two different energies as far as like direction. Okay. Some of you guys might be contemplating moving away out of the city, or moving in a, like, to a city, like a big city or something like that. Someone's north node could be Cancer as well. Just getting like a lot of water and air energy. So yeah, your emotions and your thoughts are kind of like, Spirit showing me like a wave, like a big wave where it's like splashing like back and forth, like it's a wave of emotions, rather than tapping into that grounded energy, which I feel like Taurus and Mercury retrograde kind of challenges the whole grounding your energy. Okay, dealing with like the real practical things right now. I hope I'm making sense. With the Two of Pentacles, yeah, it's like having to find that grounded energy. You might be finding it hard to just sail along or just flow right now. Let's see. Let's see. Holy Spirit. Some of you guys might be quitting smoking, or this energy like triggers you to want to smoke. You could take smoking in any way, whether it's cigarettes, whether it's marijuana, whatever you like, or it could be any type of thing that you said you were going to put down. This Devil card has a little bit of a gut, so it could be like addiction to overeating, overindulging. Wow, the Devil came out in this deck. The Eight of Pentacles. What's hiding behind the Eight of Pentacles? The Six of Pentacles, King of Swords, and the Six of Cups came out twice. So yeah, an emphasis on addictions, fear-based energy, things that you may have. Your spirit is like, no, we're gonna break this shit. Like, it's going to irritate you until you vomit it out of you. Maybe not literally, and in some cases, yes. Like when you're doing spiritual work and you're cleansing and you're breaking cords, you're freeing yourself of like vibrational energies or spirits, whatever you want to call it. When you start like casting those things down, or like rebuking them, dispelling them, they might actually literally come out physically. Like you might actually like throw up, or go on the back end of things. You might cry it out. You might write it out, whatever. I do feel like Spirit, your divine team, and your higher self most definitely is like, we're breaking the chains that bind you. And I feel like for some of you guys set intentions to do this, but it's like with spirituality, and for those of you that really do your work, you understand this, that it's not always this cute thing that when you set intentions, even in good intent, where you say things like, I'm going to use myself for an example because it's real shit. During Aries season, because Aries was the I am, it's the first house, right? So I said to myself during this season, I want to be shown my true identity, like truly walk in it and accept it, embrace it, or just remind me of my true authentic self. And anything that is not of me, like that's not my true self, any identities I may have taken on, false identities, like strip it from me. During that time, it was a lot of testing for me during that time, like a lot of stripping, and it wasn't fun, and I didn't get it until like till the point where I understood it, right? So any intentions that you've been setting, let's use love as an example because I'm seeing the Six of Cups twice. The Devil card sometimes to me can be like toxic relationships, karmic relationships, could even be just like fears and insecurities that may hold you back from receiving love, or blocking love, or being attracted to the wrong connections or relationships or partners, an archetype, whatever, right? So for some of you, and because the song that I'm playing on my phone, I got my earphones on. So the song that's playing, and I did a whole channel message on this song, by the way, is the Rough End song, Someone to Love You. I don't know if y'all can hear it. I don't want to get copyright issue. So, like, okay. So that song is playing. And some of you guys, you may have said to Spirit, oh, I want to welcome in love and I'm open to it. And I want my person and I want this and I want that. Anything that's blocking you from receiving that within yourself, it's starting to be dispelled. So it might be like all of this stuff coming up. Thank you, Spirit. All of this stuff coming up, like fears, insecurities, doubts, all of that is starting to come up. What an ex did to you, or maybe past rejections that you went through, leaps of faith that you took that didn't amount to what you feel like amounted to anything, or where you thought that you met the one and then it turned out that person wasn't for you. You know, you might be going through these recalls of memories, right? And it's starting to come up because you're dispelling it, okay? That's just an example. Some of you guys, it could be jealousy issues, it could be trust issues, it could be just like childhood memories. Spirit could also be recalling back to the times where you believed in love, or you believed in the things that you asked for, where you were confident in yourself, where you were in purpose, or where you were, you know, putting your, you know, your energy into your passions or hobby. Like, it's reminding you of these things, right? Some of you guys could be worried about your finances or something with like a project that you've been working on. This may not be the exact time. It might be the time of polishing it or putting it all together. Hey, sis. How are you? Hey, Tori. What you drinking a smoothie? I had a smoothie earlier. What you sipping? What kind of smoothie you sipping on? Is it a healthy smoothie, or is one of them like, you know, little ice cream type, you know? I had one that wasn't healthy. But I feel strongly like with the King of Swords, it could be that this is you standing firm in what you know, what you believe in, okay? Standing firm on that, knowing what you know. And it may not be easy sometimes. Like, it takes courage sometimes to really trust yourself. It takes courage to really honor your purpose, or honor yourself, honor your truth, honor how you feel, believe, have faith. Like, it's not always easy, right? It takes courage. Healing within itself, dealing with yourself, like facing yourself rather, is not easy. Ooh, yummy. Kale. Yes, my greens. I've been led, like, some of you guys, because I feel like Spirit's dealing with me with the heart chakra. Or maybe I'm just being too deep, because I love greens. Like, for the first time, my grandma, side note, our food is like, it's an energy, and it speaks to us. Like, our food, like, we might be drawn to like spicy food because maybe we feel like we lack passion in our life, motivation, you know, like, food speaks. But healthy food, like when you eat colors, like it corresponds with the aura energy, like the chakra auras in your body, right? So I like to think that the reason why, and I like vegetables, so it's nothing special, but I've been craving greens. Like, greens is one of my favorite soul foods, if you want to call it soul food. Like, I've been craving greens a lot. And my grandma, she usually puts kale in her greens. I've never cooked kale in my greens. Like, I'm used to like doing mustards and collards like together, but I don't know why, but I just, because they didn't have any mustards, I guess. They didn't have no mustards, so me and my mom just grabbed some kales and collards. So I put it all together, and it's actually really good. Like, for the first time, like, I've cooked collard greens a few times before. It's not like new, it's nothing different. But the kales, like, they kind of have a different taste. But colors could definitely be a part of your healing. So thank you, Tori. She had a healthy smoothie. She didn't have no sweet smoothie like I did. Moody, yeah. And then look at your name. Your name is Strawberry. So, like, some of you guys might need to drink or like something with strawberry in it. And I did have a strawberry banana smoothie. It was not the healthiest smoothie, but it did have strawberry and banana in it. So, like, if you want to focus on healing your energy, you could do it with plants. You can do it with like color therapy, and like with candles, like specific candles you might want to work with, or colors that you wear, or you might buy a specific flower. You might do a meditation and like do like visualizations with color, or focus on certain energy points in your body with that specific chakra, or literally like the foods that you eat, but like healthy foods, right? Like fruits and vegetables, where you might feel like your energy is off balance. You need to ground yourself. Maybe you might eat red something, you know what I mean? Like strawberries or red, I don't know, red bell pepper shit. I don't know. For me, like I said, greens. And I feel like most definitely my heart chakra, spirit is definitely working on that. So, or been working on that. All right, so I'm going to do water with strawberries. Water, you know, like the water where you put like mint in it, mint, lemons, cucumbers, strawberries, berries, like in your water. That's other good intake as well of colors and healing and cleansing and detoxing. But yeah, be easy on yourselves, y'all. Like we gotta be easy on ourselves, because yeah, we are closing out cycles within ourselves that are needing to be closed out, and it's not always fun. It's not always easy, right? And like I said, like when you set an intention, sometimes even in good faith and good intent, the effects of that. That's why I say be careful what you ask for, because you be like, I want to be a billionaire. Okay, well, you might think that it's just going on TikTok and making that shmoney real, like go viral real quick, but it might be that you got to grind, where it might look like it came easy to the next person or this person, but for you, like, it comes with a grind, right? It's not to say that you won't be a billionaire, millionaire, whatever, but there's work that's required. It's just an example, right? Or you want love. Well, you're going to have to deal with the things that are blocking you from love. Right. So I'm going to do earth sign, water, air, fire. So I'll put timestamps at this part so you guys know like where I'm at. So I'm just going to pull like a general read for each element. So let's start with earth. Ooh, I like our timestamp. Our timestamp was 2222. What doors God opened may no man shut, and what doors God shut may no man open. I'm paraphrasing, but that's Isaiah 22:22. So whatever divine spirit is opening in your life, no one's going to be able to mess that opportunity up for you or shut it out on you. And if spirit says it's done, it's done. No one's going to be able to pry anything back open. They do. They do. They turn off and on. They either they're battery operated or they need to be plugged into a USB. I actually got them for my vending table. Like when I do my vending and stuff, I be putting them on my table. Okay. Earth signs. Let's see. What is your message from the divine source, God, spirit, your divine team? Justice and the Hierophant. The Nine of Wands. Yeah. Spirit is telling you to apply yourself here in some type of way. See this man, he's focused on his books, his paper. Like spirit really is encouraging you. Where are you from? Are you from? Where are you from? I'm not gonna even guess. I'm not even gonna do that. But I'm getting the Nine of Wands is like that focusing on your own paper. Okay. You might have a lot of journal entries or a lot of things that you've been writing down. You may be writing a book. You may be some type of communication for some of you. That's significant. But I am getting like the major message is to keep your eyes on your own paper and not focus on so much what everybody else is doing in a way that it frustrates you or where it discourages you from taking them leaps forward. And for some of you, like, this could be a result of, I've been here so many times, I've done this, I've done that, and it's like, it's not getting me anywhere, it's not working. Like, there's so many different pens here in the background on the wall, different pens and different pencils. Like, this person has all these different notebooks. Like, you might be a writer. Like I said, you could be a writer. You could be someone that is like a seer and you write down your dreams or you write down your visions, or you've written so many things that they're almost like documents. I feel like these are like scrolls. So whatever, like Spirit doesn't want you to discard those lyrics or discard those journal entries or those ideas for a book or something that you're working on. Like Spirit doesn't want you to discard it. Clarify. Six of Swords and the Two of Cups. Okay, some of you, this is something that you love and Spirit's telling you to join, like not to give up on what you love. But this can also be a relationship that's going through an upset right now, because you got the Justice and the Hierophant. Like, could either be a marriage or a commitment or something around like a love relationship or a decision or commitment. Okay, if it's not love, then it's something that you love. Okay, because you got the Hierophant and Justice. This is giving me marriage vibes or some type of promise or some type of like ordained energy. So like I said, I quoted that scripture, Isaiah 22:22. There's something here that's ordained, like you're called to something, but you may not see it yet. You may feel like it's not going to work because of past fails, and you really have to give yourself the courage to go up, you know, like go towards those things, take action, or just to put yourself back into it again. Apply yourself to it. Don't give in. Don't give up. I don't know why I'm seeing a dog bone. I don't know what that has to do with anything. And then you got the Two of Cups at the bottom of this deck as well. So this definitely could be about partnerships and relationships here. Yeah, you might have to have the courage to believe and trust and have faith in the things that you love, or in love again, whatever, right? All right, so let's go ahead and move on to water signs. 2657 is your timestamp. Oh, you have a dog bone tatted on you. Oh, I seen a dog bone. I don't know why, but I seen it. All right, Holy Spirit, water signs, energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. The first one was Earth that I just did. I just did Earth. Haven't done air or fire yet. Wheel of Fortune with the Judgment in reverse. Three of Cups here. There's something about either friendships, like your circle. You're welcome. Your circle. Because Cancer energy, if we're still in Venus and Cancer, like right now, if it's still stationed there, there's something about like people close to you, like your loved ones, people that you cherish. I'm getting friendships though, or something about your social environment where Spirit is calling you to make some type of change and you haven't done it yet. It's something that Spirit is calling you to assess, like really pay attention to or make a decision, and you have yet to do it. For some reason, I do feel like it's the company that you keep. I'm not sure what that is. If it's cutting people off, or it's like correcting something, or trying to make amends with a loved one. I'm getting like friendships strongly. But let's see. There's a little bit of stubbornness coming from someone here, especially if you have like a water placement. I'm getting like Scorpio placement strongly, or Jupiter, a Jupiter water sign. The Empress, delays will prove necessary. So there's something like you might be judging something a little too harshly, and you're not allowing things to reveal itself as well. The number 3 is very significant. So I'm getting like third house, which is communication, could be social settings, could be networking, social media. If I didn't say that already, definitely communication. So you have the Temperance. Yeah, there's something with patience here. There might be a right timing with something, especially when it comes to your environment, like people closest to you, friends, family. I'm getting friends though. There's an opportunity to mend a relationship with, I'm getting a feminine energy. Definitely, like, if it's not a friend, this is someone that is either a family member or someone you would consider family, like they're close to you. There is an opportunity to mend or to heal something, And in the past, maybe it just wasn't the right time to do it. But Spirit is saying, like, right now, there's a decision there, or you've had enough time to assess or reassess the situation. So I'm getting friendships, family, Ten of Swords at the bottom of the deck. This could have been like a painful situation or betrayal. Okay, let's go ahead and move on to air. And then last but not least will be fire. Air. 3027 is your timestamp. All right. Air signs, Holy Spirit, what is the guidance for air? Gemini, Libra, Aquarian energy. Whoa. King of Swords, Eight of Swords. Somebody's grandpa is like, hey, living or passed on. Okay, you have two kings here. King of Pentacles, King of Swords. Some of you guys, this could be, I'm getting strong, like, paternal, like, father energy, grandfather, something with that. Some of you guys may resonate with the hawk spirit. Somebody's grandfather, I'm getting like, oh, I don't know why I'm hearing the name Joseph or Joseph. Getting like someone's grandfather, I'm getting Asian like backgrounds. There could be a message that this person has. For some of you, I feel like this person's living. They haven't passed on. Like they have a message. And this could be a message that gives you clarity. Maybe gives you clarity about, could be clarity about a earth sign masculine energy. If you are a air sign woman, in particular, it could be Gemini because the Eight of Swords is a Gemini placement. You're going to get the clarity that you seek. I feel like there's going to be another like wise counsel, and it feels like it's a male that might give you clarity. And if this is like about business, or should I trust this person financially, or should I invest financially in this or this business venture, or should I take this job, or should I go into business with this person or this company, you're going to get the clarity that you seek. Let's clarify this. Got the Eight of Swords twice. Wow. The Hierophant. Definitely about contracts. I'm hearing the Four of Swords. The Moon. You don't have all the answers. Nine of Swords. Like, it's something you're not at rest with. You have another king here. King of Wands and the Six of Wands. I feel like when you make the right decision, you can't fail, right? You can't. Some type of victorious information or news might come. So some of you guys, it's like this is a big situation that you're thinking about, contemplating. You want to make sure that you're going, consummation is more of a, it's not, I'm going to use it in a spiritual sense, not like a physical consummation, but I'm getting almost, I'm hearing that word consummated. Let me look it up because I want to make sure I'm using this shit in the right term, but that's exactly the word that I just heard. So, consummation. The action of making a marriage or relationship complete by having intercourse. The point at which something is complete or finalized. Okay, we're going to go with that. But this is specific. If you are an air, because I'm getting air and earth, but I'm kind of getting like this has something to do with Taurus season rather than it is like earth person. Could be. The Hierophant is here, which is a Taurus energy. The Moon is Cancer energy. Like I said, that Venus and Cancer energy around. So there could be like some lack of clarity. There could be delays due to that. Okay. Or not feeling like you are receiving all of the information. Someone may feel like they're deceiving themselves. There's a lot of fears, and Spirit is saying, let go of your emotions. You're allowing your emotions to like fuck with your mental. I just heard favor of the brave. If I'm saying that phrase right, or God favors the brave, I think that's really what it is, but I'm hearing favor of the brave. So really have to be in a state of like rest and kind of like chill on something, because I feel like all of the energy, there's something going on where there's not a lot of clarity. There's like a lot of fear because you can't see. You feel like you can't see everything. Okay. Hope I'm making sense. All right, let's go ahead and move on. Last but not least is fire. Okay. 3553. Okay, fire, Aries, Leo, Sag energy. What is the collective energy that you have for fire, Holy Spirit? Oh, what was that? 5 of Wands. Let's see. The 4 of Pentacles. Oh, the Lovers. I heard all dogs go to heaven. I don't know if that's somebody's favorite movie as a child or something, but I just got that vibe from this card. Someone might have to correct, like someone might have to deal with like a past energy and make some correction, right some wrongs, or someone that you could be dealing with, because you have the Lovers here. So this could be connected to a romantic situation. The 4 of Pentacles being here. Someone is being very stubborn. Someone could be holding back their emotions as well. Someone could be fighting their emotions. This Mercury retrograde could really kind of cause a conviction in either you or someone that you're connecting with if you have a romantic situation. And honestly, I don't feel like it's only romantic either. It could be like at play, like different people involved or were involved. Quarrels, I'm hearing the word quarrels. I'm hearing, I don't know why I'm hearing the word despair. So there's a stubborn energy to this. Someone is like a central person, like key person here. Could be a Capricorn literally, but it doesn't have to be. Someone that is key to the situation. If it's not you, someone that's very important to you, or was important, or were important to you at some point. Something about stubbornness, greed. This person is very practical. They're not the most spiritually open person. They're not an emotional person. They're not driven by their inner self, their inner soul. They're more like what's in front of them, what makes sense, what they can touch. So you also have Virgo energy with the Hermit, but I also feel someone's being called to soul search and go back and correct something. It's like Spirit's giving the person another opportunity to make something right. So that could be you or someone else. Judgment and the Queen of Wands. Take it as you will. This could definitely be you if you are a feminine fire sign, or if this is someone else that is soul searching and feels like they have to return and go back within themselves and correct something. This feels romantic. If this is a romantic situation, I'm feeling like a male is the one that's kind of being, they could be, I don't like using this term dog, but this person could literally be what women would call a dog, like a player, someone that treats women like shit, like doormats, just come in and just like put their dirty paws all over them and like leave. There's no loyalty. As long as you scratching my back, I'm going over there with you. Like, this is a dog. Right? So this person may have had a down season, a downfall, and Spirit's giving them the opportunity to correct something. And it's very well could be with you. Doesn't mean that you guys have to be together, get back together, nothing like that, or even that you will accept their apologies. I'm just getting, there's some type of like karmic energy involved with correcting something. So I hope I'm making sense. And if it's not romantic, the energy can apply to any other situation where someone could have dogged another person out, you or someone else could have dogged the other out, whatever. And there's a need to correct the situation, okay? Spirit's giving the person an opportunity to do this, okay? So that is the readings, you guys. I'll put the timestamps up in case you guys forgotten it or you guys want to come back and watch. Much love as always. Y'all be blessed, be safe, take care, and as always, much love. Peace.